Olabeze. Ngozi Olabeze wolo acting prime minister. Nke ụmụnwa vote. Amama onye vote unu. Nyanwa tinyele onwe. Ai ụmụnwa ama iwe mmawa na acting prime minister. So ku acting prime minister. Iwe mmawa na ọwụ chief of staff. From chief of staff, no acting prime minister, DPM. So we ku DPM. Ana ma abiakwan. Angel Biafra. Ngozi Olabeze na aluzi ọrụ with Angel ai. O wele Angel ai. Park abo ofu ebe. Jeze kpopu notazi ụmụ anụmanụ. Ọbata obi echụrụ achụ. Iwe niile achụrụ achụ ka akpọputere o tere maba anụmanụ ọgụ ime ụlọ. Maka ya wu iwe. Maka ya ekwe m. Achọrọ nke a na-eji amị ya arụ ọrụ. Igwe bute ụzọ. Ngozi Olabeze mere defense minister homeland ọkwa asị. Igwe bute ụzọ ama akwa na o nwere ibe dị ka defense minister. Ngozi Olabeze na igwe bute ụzọ anaghị akpa. Igwe bute ụzọ blọkụrụ Ngozi Olabeze. O nweghị ibe dị ka igwe na ibe ahụ propaganda. Ụmụ abụọ na ebe a na-akpọ propaganda. Ọkwa propaganda. And all also.
All right, lovers of freedom, good morning, good afternoon, good evening. Now, there is a statement today that was published by a very, very strong journalist in Finland. So, ICC, European Union, everybody is now interested in Simon Nea's case. And that is what Simon Nea wants. Because from this world international organizations being interested in this particular case, that means we, the Biafrans, need to rejoice. Because gradually, the Biafra movement and the Biafran liberation and the Biafran freedom have been exposed to the world. That is no more a new thing to the European Union, that there is a country, there is a well-known country that have fought a conventional war with the zoo country called Nigeria, called Biafra. The largest, great, very, very hard-working, international, creative, so many things you can talk about the Biafran people. So the whole world, this particular case is exposing everything that is happening between us and the Nigerian zoo country. Look at what is happening with our leader, Martin Nandekalo's case. You can see how the Nigerian government have been playing with this man. This is getting to 4 years now. This man has been in DSS custody. Because of what? Because he's agitating for the people of Biafra, which is still on this same constitution. This same zoo constitution, this particular agitation is still written in this same constitution. They don't know that secretly Simon Nea have been able to approve and consume 50 million votes. 50 million Biafrans have voted already for our referendum. We have the legal documents. We have everything nice, everything good. The only problem we are having now, and the only problem why the Finnish authorities are still keen in interrogating Simon Nea, is this particular United States of Biafra government in exile. This our government in exile that Simon Nea single-handedly promised us that they will bring this our freedom from exile. They sponsored our angels on ground. They helped protect our land from these criminal janjaweeds. When last do you hear about the Biafran Liberation Army? When last do you hear about the Biafran Defense Force? When last do you hear about the Biafran Command Force? So all these departments were created by our PM, Simon Nea. But what these so-called cabinet members, what they are doing over there is to keep fighting every day who will be in charge of fundraising, from Ngozi to Sonny. Why, after our redeclaration, what we should be doing is to come together and fight these Nigerian terrorists out of our land. Our angels need to be funded fully. You cannot bring in protocol in our freedom. You cannot bring in protocol in what so many people have died for. So many souls have died for this particular, for the cause of our freedom. And what you guys are doing over there is who will do this one, who will do this one. You will call Sonny, you will go and snap picture with the House of Rep. You will snap picture with this, is picture what we are going to talk about. When Simon Nea was active, he was using his social media handle to expose these same criminal activities of these Nigerian Janjaweeds. He exposed even the Southeast governors. He exposed so many criminal activities in Southeast. Even the so-called Babangida that is coming out to talk about the coup that happened in 1966. That is not an Igbo coup. Okay, now you know that it's not an Igbo coup. These are things that Simon Nea talk about in his X handle that educates the Biafrans. What you guys keep posting every day? Yeah, Biafra. Yeah, there is no tangible. You and Ngozi, see that Sonny and that Ngozi. You are far from being the deputy prime minister. You don't have the qualities. You guys don't have the standard to fight for our freedom. You think fighting for our freedom is to be in diaspora and be every day you on your ring light? Yes, when last did you form our angels on ground? What is happening? Do you know how many souls that have died since Simon Nea have been captured? Simon Nea laid a very, very strong foundation, but with your own so-called propaganda, who will be in charge, you are gradually destroying everything that Simon Nea worked for. You are gradually destroying everything that we, the Biafran, hoped for. Simon Nea made a promise to us, the Biafran. He said, we, the Biafran, that him will fight for our freedom, that he will make sure that he protect our land from these Fulani Janjaweeds. He told us that he will bring this government from exile to us. He had a very, very strong government, only for him to be taken in for interrogation. Now, these so-called cabinet members are fighting each other. Every day, if you come on X handle, this one said this one said this. Who will be in charge of this one? That account you are providing is wrong. That is this a child's play? Because you are in diaspora, because you are in exile, and you think this movement or this freedom we are fighting for is just for fun. You guys need to be careful. If you know what you have been doing, if you know what Simon Nea have been doing to fund our angels on ground, you need to be careful. Now, let me share this video of what is actually happening with this Ada. Let me share this video because it's like this particular woman is coming up with his own different type of angels. He's trying to disregard the type of pattern our leader, our PM, Simon Nea, is using to frustrate this man. Remember when Simon Nea was active on social media? This Musa was scared. Even this Labaja that died. This Labaja that died last year, he was very, very scared. All of them were scared of the Biafran Liberation Army. They were scared of our defense force because they were fully funded. Simon Nea was giving us back-to-back updates. Every day on his X handle, he is exposing the Nigerian criminal activities with evidence, with proof. He's not all about talking. Sometimes you act. He is a man of action words, and he dealt to the Nigerian military. Till the Nigerian military stop to exist, the name Simon Nea will never stop clockling in their ears because he dealt with them. He made them understand that we, the Biafrans, have every cause, every reason to defend our freedom and to fight for our liberation from the zoo country called Nigeria. But what you guys are doing is different from this particular man. It's different from the structure this particular man has laid. We have redeclared. We redeclared in Finland. The whole world watched us as we proclaimed the United States of Biafra. We did so many things for our struggle and for our freedom. And we believed in you guys. So don't come now and start fighting. This one do this one, and that do this one. Sonny do this one. Sonny will be snapping picture with all the whole top personnel in the US. Is it by snapping picture? It's not by snapping picture. It's by acting. It's by counting and pointing out the crimes of the Nigerian state. If you don't have the morale to talk about the Nigerian state, if you don't have the morale to talk about all the criminal activities, to expose the activities in Southeast and Biafraland and beyond, then you are not ready to be the deputy prime minister. You are not ready to act as the deputy prime minister. So believe me, very soon your so-called government in exile will dissolve, because very soon the Biafrans will not be able to trust you guys again. Your government in exile, very soon Biafrans will not be able to trust you guys again. If you don't know, there are so many Simon Nea out there to pick up this agitation. There are so many Mazen Nandekalo out there to pick up this agitation. So don't think we are doing it. We are here waiting for you guys. But the fact is, no matter what the Nigerian government do, no matter what what you so-called cabinet members do, the fact is that our liberation must surely come. Secondly, we are happy that the world is now interested. European Union, ICC, they are now interested in this Simon Nea's case. Believe me, this particular week we are entering, we the Biafrans will hear a very, very strong news regarding Simon Nea, because all the evidence the Nigerian government are coming up with. Yesterday they came up with their final evidence. That's the terrorism evidence that was signed by these so-called Southeast governors with Bianca Ojukwu. They came together and they funded, with the help of Attorney General of Nigeria, they funded and they signed all these documents to make sure that the Finnish authorities extradite or they jail Simon Nea. But they have failed because the Finnish authorities have vowed to protect Simon Nea. He fought for them. He's not a regular man there. All he has been doing with his ex-handle is to point out the criminal activities of the Fulani government called Nigeria. So that is what he has been doing. Now let me share the video of the particular fight that is going on now. The strong fight that is going on now in the Finland and in our cabinet. And as we continue to fight, as we continue to struggle for our liberation from the zoo. Now, stay tuned. If you're just joining us now, do well to subscribe to this YouTube channel. You can check back our previous videos. This channel will give you raw information. We are not here to give you cockaboo story. We give you raw data, legit information regarding what is happening in Finland, and also regarding what is happening in the fight between the Biafran Liberation Army and the Zoo Army of Nigeria. This is where you get your legit updates. So subscribe, share your opinions on the comment section, react to all these videos so that we as the true Biafrans, we can talk about 1 or 2 ways by which we can help ourselves and fight our liberation, because we can't sink with the Tinubu government. Gradually, Tinubu government is sinking. And we, the Biafrans, who cannot sink with Tinubu government, will continue to fight, will continue to talk, will continue to expose the Nigerian criminal activities in Biafraland and beyond. Now stay tuned.
Agonize anybody. I played it on request. On anybody name me for name, go ahead, name me fee name. I am not asking you to stop, but I made a comment long ago when I was making my broadcast. I told Biafran people not to worry. In no distant time, you will all see who is fighting for Biafra. And the only person that I will recommend fighting for Biafra is anyone who will take up our military and fight the zoo, as PM has been doing, as all of us has been doing. That is going to be my own person. I am saying it again now, as I said before. Let us continue. I will play the video for the last time and then I'll bring another person to make a comment.
Is going to be, this government will be dissolved. Immediately we start getting recognition from the international community. And then we'll start the preparation for the transitional government. That is the reason we have the de facto government functional. The structure is already in place. So as soon as the recognition start coming from the United States, every other person follows. United Nations follows. And that will start the preparation for the transitional government. So those people that putting their coat in a very high place, like Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala and all of them, they will also be running, and that's when they will know that they are Biafra people. But of course, everybody will put their hands on the deck for us to have the desired nation that we have.
All right. Mbebu, Emeka, please grab the microphone.
You are the lovely one. People love you so much. We love you and we need you. No matter what is happening, all of us are watching. You are a big brother to us. You can this forum now come more identify a little bit. Ima we help us defense. Only name joy. Only name joy is this. Makana and you can say Ngobola ana go kana da just elehe nsogbu. Ngo ọla jiri ya wonye ga ya dafe maka na wonye ma ihe megede ya. Anyị kwuru mana mbụ so defense anyị nọ oke. Anyị ji ọwụ maka defense anyị Chukwu mere anyị ebere ndị nọgara ya ọnụ ma ihe ha mere. Adịghị oke. Adịkwa mbụ ekwu ya sị defense anyị ewe ndị ha side na still dey talk am ugbu a mezuru gị ka m na-ekwu gị ya. Ewe ndị ha side. Ihe ha defense ihe believe n'ụwa onye ọwara mere ihe kwesịrị ime ga ike mee ka zoo ike dị daa na ahịa ọrụ ebe anyị nọ mụ na okpuru ebe m nọ ekwesịrị m ike na ka ahụ agwa biri iko na ọkwara ebe ị nọ maka na defense ga-enye anyị ha chọrọ mgbe awa dịka maazị Simon Nea gbapụtara ọ dụrụ defense bụ ihe mere na onye ọbụla ji sọpọt because anyị hụzi na defense a dị strong maka na ndị eche ịghachi defense anyị but mgbe ọ pụta pike defense anyị ahụ na yes ọwụ ya wụ onye meghe ha because all defense were the most important thing. That one is number one. Number two, our leader nọ na ụlọ mkpọrọ and anyị ahụ n'ote ihe shagaga ilechikwa n'anya ote ihe shetere na nsogbu dị maka otu isi kwuo ka asụkwa na anyị gbakwa nkịtị gọọmenti Naijiria nọ na mma anụ na ekweghị oyoyo maka na gịnị onye ha ji ka ji ya anyị na nwaanyị ụmụ Biafra ana m arịọ unu dododo onye ọwara mma ya dị nkọ were ya na ihe bara uru igbukwere nwanne gị maka na igbu ụhana nwanne gị ọnụkwu ụhana nwanne gị a na-echefu echefu maka na ọ ga-abịa chikwa nwanne bịa chetere gị na ọgwa ya maka onye igbu ihe nkwekwugo ka awụ maka na ọ ga-adị mma na anyị na onwe anyị ụwa na-ele ele anyị na-ebezi awụle ntụ awụ onwe anyị ọdịna nwa obiọma kpara m n'ụbọchị nke taa na ịpụtara bịa kwuo ụka and ekwe ihe ndị ọzọ imekwere mụlụtara aka iso na ya ekwutekwere na ya kpọkwara aha obiọma dị m na isi na ya kpọkwara aha maka na ịchọ ọsaga ọkwado ihe m chọrọ anyị achọ ọsaga ihe a chọrọ ebe ole ahụ eziokwu na-adị and eziokwu ka anyị ji aga and ihe ọra ga-eme mme ka defense adị oke biko ka anyị mee ya ka defense adị oke maka na defense anyị jiri n'ọrụ ndị apụtawara anyị n'ime ihe ndị anyị chụpụrụ achụpụ ugbu na-apụtawara asụ m Chukwu oke abịa ma gozie gị maka na ekwuru m ụka na mitin anyị mere biko sị biko nụ onye a hapụkwara defense anyị na defense anyị dị oke hapụga na ihe agaghị na soshal midia na ndị egwu gị na ndị na-egwu gị ebe defense anyị na ndị agha abafu ya I would never burn them well if they defense I.
Thank you, Mazi Dodregi. Thank you for your comment. Mazi Dan, please grab the microphone. Everybody must stick on the topic so we don't deviate again. And another thing, please, we must use at least for now 2 minutes to, make our comment because very soon we will be rounding up. All right, Mazi Dan, please go ahead, grab the microphone and speak to us. Mazi Dan, are you there?
Yeah, I know about you.
Go ahead, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. Good evening, Ekuku.
You're welcome.
I'm very happy to hear your voice this evening. Because since all these things happening, I have a lot of people by my side. Nobody is happy on what is going on, and I have been following you until when I read your post. I was so disappointed, and I don't know where to start, but this evening I can tell you that I'm very happy to hear your voice, and I'm happy that you are back. And I know that every Biafran anybody that means well for Biafran is happy to hear your voice, because you are the voice that spoke. Even when my Simon Èkpà is still with us, when you spoke, everybody always listen, and you know how to talk to Biafrans, and they will understand. And even when we hear your voice, it's like we are hearing the voice of our leader, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu. So we are very happy to see you come back, because as in Oyo Nabialo, Oyo Bialada Hapul Oyo Nabialo. So we are fighting for our nation, and many people have lost their life. So because of those people that have lost their life, we cannot go back on it. And everybody who is mean well for Biafra, see what happened in the court today. We know that our leader is standing strong, and we have to stand strong with him. So thank you so much, and I welcome you back. Whoever that said whatever he said against you, that person will surely attend apology to Biafrans. Because nobody I need to hear me accused. So thank you for coming back, and we appreciate you. We love you. Welcome back.
Thank you, Mazi. Thank you. God bless you. Biafra for life, please grab the microphone. Two minutes, please.
All right, thank you, Odinamwe.
Speak up, please.
Good evening, Biafrans. Odinamwe, good evening. I want to say you're welcome back. I've always, watched your videos, even when I'm not live. When I'm not live to listen to you, I've always come back to watch your videos. I've been a true follower. I've been following you for a long time, but this is my first time coming into your studio, as a matter of fact. And I've heard you oftentimes say, no Kenny, Adena no no, Iwama nobere. I've heard you many times say this. So what I'm saying in effect is this, regarding to the situation on ground now. Understand? If we don't call a spade, things will continue to go wrong. I know you did say at your last broadcast before you came on now that within the shortest time, people will get to know who is actually fighting or working for Biafrans. And those things are a manifestation. People are beginning to see who is actually, or the group that is actually doing what is Simon Nea has put in place. I would advise you, please continue to preach the right gospel, the gospel of truth, that one which our PM has preached. Stand on it and let those people who have come out for truth and who are genuinely fighting for Biafra know where to, channel their resources, because it's the lack of resources that is militating against the functionality of our defense now. The division of this house has made the finance that is being generated so dwindled that the right channel has not enough fund, to give to the men on ground. Please, don't say that you continue to remain neutral. If you continue to remain neutral without pointing to the right direction, things will continue to go wrong. Please,
Mazi, let me respond to that before you continue.
Yeah.
Just a few minutes ago, I said, the way I am stationed, I don't need anybody to tell me who is who. What I'm saying is this. I don't need anybody to tell me what they are doing or to come on social media to say, I'm doing this and that. No. By the time I see our military standing firm the way they used to stand, giving it to the zoo woto, I will know who is in charge, and I will come and tell Biafran, this is my person. But in as much as the group of Sawana terrorist group of Asari Dokubo are still here, parabolating on the streets of Biafra, buying our people unchallenged, I am not seeing anything. Thank you. My hope is on our defense. I know what you said in terms of dividing our funds. I heard you. But before now, before the division, our defense was intact.
Of course.
So I don't want anybody. I don't want to believe that our defense will have nothing to, to do or to offer within 1 or 2 months of the division, then the defense will scatter overnight. So please, I know I don't need that kind of advice. I know exactly what I'm saying. I know my eyes are on the ball. Even all this while I've not been online, my eyes are on the ball. By the time I begin to see woto, you must not even post it on social media before I know. I know what I'm doing. Relax. Thank you so much. God bless you.
God bless you too.
I don't want to hear anything about diplomatic moves on I don't want to hear those things, because those things are irrelevant when there is nothing going on ground. Chukwuka, please grab the microphone. 2 minutes, everybody, please. We have a lot of people in the studio. Chukwuka, unmute yourself and speak.